Welcome to Chessington Water Adventures for our construction update from across the park, not just the usual suspects today. There's a few updates since we last come a couple of weeks ago, and would you believe 2 years since this area opened, just over 2 years actually. I think it was March the 15th 2020, a couple of days before the pandemic hit. This wonderful rainforest area opened, and we've been saying since then nobody can see the capybaras. Now funny enough, I can see a capybara butt just down there, but look, it's taken 2 years, but finally we have viewing windows, finally, for the children. Cody, not even Cody could see over this, and he's 13. We have viewing windows. Amazing, absolutely amazing. I'm so pleased that Chessington have finally done that. We've got a couple of other things to show you around this area as well as we head back down there. Since we were last here, the River Rafts entrance has moved, which is very recent as well. So we'll show you that before heading around the rest of the park. We want to check out the penguins, we want to check out the animal antics, we want to check out Wanyama village, and obviously we want to check out Project Amazon over for 2023. And of course what's opening this year as well, with Seastorm back together and testing. So the river raft has been moved, the entrance has been moved, so it has now a massive queue. It's one of the slowest moving rides you'll come across, this one. But technically now the queue isn't in the rainforest area, which is a bit disappointing. I probably would have rather it was a little bit thinner maybe and snaked back, but it's better than people spilling out into the rainforest area here. Croc Drop. Come on in a massive queue today, but there's a reason why we've stopped by Croc Drop. That's right, it's spinning again. I have to say, in my eyes, there was no doubt it would be spinning again at some point this year. When I heard the reports of everyone saying it's not going to spin again this year, I did think complete load of rubbish, because that is what the ride is designed to do, and the ride is only really just over a year old. So it's great to see it spinning again. And it will give some fantastic views. Not today though, with a queue like that, but it'll give some great views of the park rather than just one area. Down in Wanyama village, still no sign of this area opening. It's a bit of a shame, because on a day like this it'd be great to look out over the plains at the giraffes and the zebras and the ostrich. Still no sign of it opening though, unfortunately. Really missed that, really missed going up there. I wouldn't say a massive amount of work has happened here down in Penguin Cove. Seems to be quite a lot of cleaning and branch sort of clearing going on. Piping looks like it's been done. Glass is still out though. Still looks like there's, quite honestly, still looks like there's quite a lot to do in there. So the penguins will still be chilling out down with the bush dogs. Loads of work going on at Chessington at the moment. Loads of some massive upgrades going on this year. And when they're all done, it's going to look fantastic, let alone what's coming in the future as well. Since we last come, the animal antics area has reopened. So you can see we've got some proper benches now put round in rows of three. It's been barricaded off as well, with a nice new pathway going in rather than trashing the grass as everyone did as they went across. So a much bigger area. Missed the show this morning, unfortunately. That's kind of my fault. And here's the other side of Penguin Cove. You can see there's loads of work going on. Loads of hedge clearing. I don't know if they're going to put any more theming in there or different huts for the penguins. But yeah, nowhere near completion quite yet. So Seastorm is nearly back together. You can see it's still quite a lot of touching up to this. It's only just been recently painted, so definitely some work to do, and the entrance still got to be moved around the other side, but they are working on it. Look, this is definitely not going to be an access point going forward. Now they have painted all around the outside black. I have to say, a few people have mentioned it to me, I think it's a bit of an odd colour, to be fair. I think given the brightness that the rest of the area seems like it's going to be, black seems really, yeah. I was expecting maybe the blue that's around here, but the centerpiece looks incredible. It really does look incredible. We know this has been tested, we know it's nearly ready to roll. I would imagine the cloth will be put back on the inside as well, but yeah, some painting being done. There's a lot more work going on around the other side, which we will go around and have a look at shortly. So it does look really good from the front. The Seastorm Stein has gone from above the entrance area. None of that will be back. And of course now you can walk a little bit further around here and have a look at some of the other bits. So of course we did reveal on the last time that the new entrance area was here. People working tirelessly to get it done. And this will be the new entrance area here, which they're working on. Oh, a nice little area there, look. And of course the barrel ride, which is just through there. Here is the boat. Tugboat is in place. The roof is on since we last come. There's a bit of theming as well, hanging around with all these fake rocks and everything. And of course we don't expect it to use the gates from Timber Tugboat, which were on site last time. We haven't seen them yet. However, we do have new boards down here, new fencing down here, which is expected to be used. But it is sort of full steam ahead. Like I said, I think it is running behind schedule. It did say spring opening initially, and we're not quite there yet. I don't think they're going to reopen Seastorm without reopening the rest of the area, although this area is now obviously clear. I can't see them opening one without the other two. We're guessing that Bobbling Barrels is actually all here, because obviously the main base of the ride is in, even though the barrel part isn't yet, but we're not going to take a delivery of it separately. So it must be something that's sort of holding up progress, but it certainly looks like this is coming along nicely. You can still see there's bits and pieces all kind of out still. There's a lot of work to do on Seastorm yet, but it's great to see it back together, nearly ready to go. So yeah, funny enough, the blue, which it was, that would have been the colour I kept it, to be honest, but I'll reserve judgment till the area is open and we can see it all up and running together.
You're at the main.
We have some nice extra theme in here. I think there is more coming on this grass of land. Well, I say grass of land, it will be grass of land shortly. But the boat looks pretty ready to go, and you can see over the back there, we're going to go and take a look at the rock theming which has been put in, whether or not that's staying there, whether or not it's just storage. We're going to go and have a look. So I definitely say that bit is not staying there. Doesn't look like it is, unless it's going to be dug into the ground, but the land clearing has really taken shape. We must only be sort of 2 weeks away now from this opening. Can't wait to get on these rides, to be honest with you, really can't wait. And we can see the mermaid outside its pictures. We're going to go around now and have a quick look at that. A couple of fences along. So you can see the top of the lighthouse in place, has a nice rope coming out of it which goes over the barrel and then around the rest of the queue line. Try and get another view of that one shortly for you. It does look fantastic. I think this is going to be a really, really popular ride. So yeah, from the Blue Barnacle side we can see the tower looking fantastic. That's basically the control cabin. We can see these bits of theme in here, which is showing you the octopus, and of course the barrel ride down the back. As we said, we can get shots of the barrel ride. Nothing's changed. But there isn't long now until this area really comes together and starts to open. Since we last came, a structure has appeared, and this will be the structure for the main centerpiece of the ride, and it's going up and up and up at the moment. And of course, while we're clear around here now, we can see some more of the support areas, which go right the way up. Looking good, looking good. So we've just done some close-ups through the fence there, and we have just overheard as well conversation which is going on, which we love to do. The structure that's going up there is obviously the platform structure. That is going to be the main structure. That is still to go about twice as high as what it is now, which is incredible when you think about it. Obviously you can see a lovely view here of the footers, which go right the way down the bottom, and that will form the barrel roll which goes over, and the area will come right out to where we're standing now. Track is due to arrive, or supports and track are due to arrive in August. The ride will go up in August and September and will be completed by October. So by October, Halloween, this will look very, very different, and we will have full view of what's going on. You can see all the footers down the bottom. Don't really need to go over the fence at the moment while we can see such a great view. You can see the double supports which are going to support the barrel roll as it comes right the way down here. There we have it, Chessington World of Adventures, an update for you from across the park, from the animal enclosures which have been redone or have been finished, to 2022 construction which is nearing completion, and of course the new roller coaster coming for next year. We've given you a time frame of what to look out for. We will be back up here soon, probably not quite as quick. We expect that structure to go up fairly quickly. As I said, it's going to be about double the size, that platform structure which is going up. And it's not long now. We are probably only 6 weeks away from seeing track and supports arrive at Chessington World of Adventures, which is really, really exciting. I genuinely can't wait, and we'll finally get some answers as well as exactly who is manufacturing this ride. But thank you very much for joining us at Chessington World of Adventures. Hope you enjoyed it today, and we'll see you next time.